happy Sabbath and glad tidings of good things. I'm Sister Violet Ochieng from Musda SDA Church. I have my friend here, Sister Vivian, and we always welcome you to the Sabbath Bible study of today, even as we are bringing our health week to an end. Feel blessed.
Heavenly Father, once again we plead for thy mercy and thy presence in this congregation. Speak to us, may your glory be seen, for this is our prayer in Jesus' name. Amen. Happy Sabbath.
Happy day.
Thank you so much. I want to thank God, sincerely thank God for the strength given me since I came. Really ever done the best I could to make sure I gather all the strength necessary for the work of God. Now we are done. We tumemaliza hii shughuli, so that's it. We are actually done. So there is not much to do even in this Bible study. I only want to ask Vivian, give me the essay. That is what we are going to answer, and then tumemaliza story. So those questions you did say, I did say a couple of them. That's what I want to do. Hopefully you have them. Kama haziko ni bigi kuziendea. Right. Thank you. There's a question I didn't answer yesterday. I don't know if it's yesterday or the other day, I'm not sure. And before we get to the questions, I want to mention some things which we left pending yesterday. And we were talking about the evidence of the soul, mentioning mentioning the hormones which we did mention yesterday. For those who are not there, recapping almost all the time, everything is at times. Yeah. So we mentioned a number of hormones which affect all the avenues of the soul. And we went to music. We tackled a bit of music, not only music, but everything that we hear through the ear. And we said that the brain has how many states? 4. Namely, alpha is 1, beta, delta. Alpha is what? Focus and concentration, yes. Focus and concentration, yes. Beta? Yes? Yeah? Very excited, the state of arousal, the state of, we say hypnotism can go into that, into beta. Beta? Slight sleep, that is what we say. So you can lie on your bed, you're not deeply asleep, but you're just somehow asleep. Then delta? Deep sleep. So I want those 2 forms. Yeah, I want those 2 forms. Do you have that bill? Jack Pinnico. Right, where are those two phones? If those two phones are not there, those two types of song. So one person to give me one, another person to give me the other. You have one again? It's the other one, yes. Which is the other one? So let's see this one, which the other one is. Ndio hii ni ana nani hapo na hii. Just plug it in for the play. Plug here. So begin with this one, plug this one in and play it. There's something we didn't mention yesterday, so just plug it in, then play it. Get us out. Which song is that?
6 or 8.
Oh, you know it's 6 or 8. Okay. Wait till the victory. Okay. Just pick the instrumental. Not a song. I was waiting for go. Right? It was not there. Where's the song? I need a song. That is instrumental. Okay. Get us away. Mix up. Right, thank you. Now, that was very exciting. Which state is that? When you listen to that song, proceed. Which state? Yes? Umesema Alpha, any other? Any other state? To mention the 4, yes? Yeah? Beta. On that song. On that song. According to you, on that song, if you listen to it, which state? Okay, any other? On that song? Basi, you want to anybody inakata, yani nataka kuenda kwa yes. Peter. Yeah, to you are thinking Peter. Peter is the state for that song. Plug in the other song. You played it. Yeah. Nice. Yeye ndio kuja mwana ndio ndo umecheka. Which state is that? Which one? Beta. So the first song will take you to beta. The second song will take you to beta. Now theta is a state of meditation. A state that you can read, you can sit and relax and your mind will just go. You're not asleep. but it can just go in something and something and something. But bitter, if I said yesterday that I gave a story of a young man who went for those raves, these are dance halls, and you know how raves are. So the only thing you're hearing is. So you can reach a point where when bitter is aroused, when you are aroused in bitter state, someone can even come and tell you, kill yourself, and you can kill yourself. That is why they must take their DJs. Being a DJ is because so that you have someone who is saying, wake up mikono juu, all of a sudden everyone is just putting hands up. Haya, wekeni chini, wanaweka tena chini. Wanaenda alafu wanasema, haya nani amesema vitu gani? And then people say it. Then anarudisha tena, then anafanya vitu yake, kisha tena mikono juu, wanainua. Bila hata kuambiwa, it's just something psychological. When you are in that state, when someone comes and tells you, you know who you utainua. When you are in bitter state, you cannot reason. When you are in bitter state, and that is why that song, when you listen to such kind of songs, Satan can talk to you like a friend. Yeah, go ask, and especially Luos, you Luos on a shida. We must show how many styles. The other day I saw ladies doing that. I don't know. I was asking them, if Jesus was sitting on the throne, then to say a choir from Sony, then we hear that Luos are the ones coming to sing. Then they begin very well. Wanaanza kuimbia Mungu, wanaambia Yesu, we are marching for Jesus. Then Jesus is seated at the throne. Do you think that will be worship? Hata wenyewe they cannot match where Jesus is. Because where Jesus is, when you are told right now to go and sing, enda imba mbele ya uhuru. Unafika hapo unasikia someone anaambiwa stand well. You don't find what we do in church. When you are now told to go and sing before Jesus, right now, Jesus comes and sits here, and then you are told, brother, I will want a choir to sing before. Who has arrived? Jesus is here. Mutaika hivi. Look, let us talk reality. The big is come, let us reason. We are reasoning. And I want you to reason with yourself. If you are listening to such kind of music, aside from food, you can never understand the Bible. So you go take your phone. I have my phone here. I have my phone. I want you to play this song. I believe many know it. I need to play this song. This one. There are so many there. So if you need a playlist, come to me. Give you one. Add the volume. My phone has not much of volume. I don't know if you ever heard this song anywhere. Yeah, the song, I don't know whether people have heard it, but you listen to the song. Go to the next song. Next song. When you listen to those songs, alafu usikie ile tuliliweka tu hivi na akili yako ikatoka, God cannot speak to you. The seat of your conscience and the seat of your judgment, the seat of your reason, you must protect it. The kind of songs you listen tell a lot of who you are. The kinds of song, if we just take a phone here and we do a statistics, a random sample of a number of phones, just look at the kind of songs we have, that will tell us of what Muslim is made of. If you want to know. In terms of health, you won't know easily. Because we have some leaders who here, they will come here, they won't eat. In the house, they will eat. You won't know. But if you want to know, just take the phone, check the songs. List 1 to list last. Chukua another sample, check. That is the kind of congregation you have in Muslim. And you can preach. You can talk all you can. But as long as they're listening to that kind, those kinds of other music, don't help. And Daniel chapter number 3 says one thing, that in the last days, the devil will use music to sound his trumpet. And the Bible says that all sorts of music. So even good music will be used by the devil. Now, if you are in a danger of good music being used by the devil, yet we are not even bothered about good music currently. So far, we are still with bad music. And let me tell you, when you sit down and that music gets into your, our fiber, the nerves of our being are made musically. Very musically. That is why at times a song can be sung, and to you it's so heavy because it identifies with what you experience. But now, a song begins like the other one which began there, and then you expect that God should speak to you and that you should just reason with God. You know, when such a song begins to be, hii nimeimba saizi, ninapoitazama maisha yako sistahili mbele zako. Ninapoangalia msalaba, sifai machoni pako. The words itself, it's like it's just speaking to you, bit by bit. But to some here, and then mostly women are very emotional. Very emotional. That's why the choir came over to guitar. Then it was just a choir, and they sang that boom, 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 boom. They sang and then they did their theatrics. After doing their theatrics, we just had that, amen, another one. Amen, another one. Hapa nasema Masai men, another one. Men are just seated like this. But all the women, another one. It's like it's female rights. Another one. And then they were given another one. After this, another one imeisha. Amen, moja ya mwisho. The last one. And that is why it is always proper for the man to be the head of the house. Very proper. Bure yuko mtakuwa na reason na feelings. Okay. I want to mention something. Normally we like a lot of I didn't want to put that thing there, but it's not good. Na vile hakuna projector. I mean my laptop. I didn't want to put it there. Because that means I think we're losing it. How many have been to Parliament? What do we have there? Yes. But do they sing well? Very nice. But not the type of music. Baraton is a theoretical school for Adventists. I went to Nairobi Central, Maxwell. They have a big grand piano. Grand piano, I think, should go for around 250, 200 something thousand. Yes, a very big one. Wameweka hapo. Sing very nicely. I even have the videos in my laptop. When they sang Amazing Grace. Yani waliimba mpaka nikasema, I think this is the kind of music I should be listening to. But immediately after that music, wakaeka drama. Now Baraton have very good music. They don't practice with music. When they say the key is wrong, the key is wrong. But they have that orchestra, full band. Don't they? Sasa hapo ndio pastor ameenda theology. Mbona mmoja msikilizaje, mbona mapasta wengine sijui saa nyingine wanaona ni kama ni kwa sababu hiyo kitu imegonga. Unaona? Ushaenda, I'm not going to Pathfinder, but I thank God I'm not going to Pathfinder. Don't make you see that but then the young men are marching. They're just marching because that thing is watching your music ishe. Anaweza kuangaliana. Alafu kitu hivi. They're now again going. That thing hypnotizes your mind. As long as, okay, if you take a graph, I'm used to teaching, so I'm even wondering. I'm looking where there's no hope. So if you take a graph, we will take a graph. I hope you're seeing the y-axis and the x-axis. the y and x. So unasikiza then, boom, boom. It is going to be beta, like that. Yeah, it's going to be that. Not like let's say alpha or beta. Yeah, very smooth. Very smooth. I wish we would draw that yesterday. We did. So you go to beta now. Unasikia size of your mind already jumps, and then there's a lot of blood coming in and passing in the brain. So the waves are, and then immediately that is happening, your brain releases the hormone number one, dopamine. And this is the same hormone that is related to things like you want to go feel good with movies, you will do pornography and masturbation. The same hormone is doing that. The same hormone that when you listen to such kind of music is being released. So that happy feel, that satisfactory feeling that after you are done, you are listening to it. It is not allowing you to reason in it, to reason with it. Yeah? But it's allowing you to just feel good in that moment, and you can even dance. I saw a pastor the other day, alitoa moves ni kama hata watoto hawajaiona. Alitoa moves ni kama watoto hawajaiona. And there are song I think going on in blue was me. I don't want to put it. Ni baya sana kutia shetani to demonstrate to Mungu anaki. It's not good. You know the song. Immediately that thing is placed. What happens to the mind? It goes. It goes. And it has the same effect. You guys have not studied about acidity, the brain, and cancer, and music. I want to challenge you to go and study. I know we are all scholarly. 9 years is learning, you're continuing to learn. Whether you finish school, you will continue learning. There is no end to education. I want to challenge you to go and study about acidity, music, cancer, and everything to do with the brain. Wrong music makes your body more acidic than you think. And then making decisions in life become harder. There are some, when you get into their houses, they are very disorganized. very disorganized, and it does not bother them. It does not bother them that the bed is not made. Because the first thing you should wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do is you make the bed. But this guy, as long as mguu imeenda nje, that is how mlango anaonekania nayo huko mbele. So what is left behind, atarudi tu jioni afanye hivi. Aidio blanketi ndani. Akiamka ni kurusha na kuenda. Kitchen, he does not even see any order. But ufa iko hapo kubwa sana. Ufa iko hapo kubwa sana, na hapo kwa ufa anaprotect sana kwa ufa. Vitu ziko hapo kwa ufa ziko sawa. Kila kitu hapa iko sawa. Huko kwingine kote ni chaos. This is a God. And especially campus students, unandoa ufa, unaweka ni kama ni upload. So everyone in the plot must hear you. Unaweka music. And some have these earphones. So what we are listening to, we cannot know. But we all got the earphones. So you just put on the road. But what you are saying, tunaona kitu chako inafanya hivi. And that's even the worst form, because this one, hiyo beats inaingia directly. Very good, very nicely. Very nicely. So wewe brain yako hata itakuwa normal bila hiyo music. Ati unaweka hiyo music yenye tumeweka hapo hiyo ya kwanza. Kama tuseme hiyo kweli is the victory. Na umezoea hii hapo. Sasa wewe ndio unaenda sasa hata unatoka Peter uende Delta. Yeah, because it does not make sense to you. That is how a person who is in the world, Christianity does not make sense to him. And a person who is in Christ, the world does not make sense to him. That is how opposite it is. Because what connection have Belial with Christ? What connection? What God is there light and darkness? So if you choose to be light, choose to be light. If you choose to be darkness, just be darkness. Now, we mentioned some 3 things. With number 1, we mentioned movies. We talked of what else? Yes? Socks. We mentioned socks. What else? Phones. Internet. Yes? Huh? I see something is moving around. Anything we are leaving behind? I think those are the major things. And we say that movies propagate 3 things. Which one? Violence, homosexuality, spiritualism. Hizo ndizo vitu ambavyo Hollywood imelipwa. Actually, when you act in Hollywood, go and get a testimony of any of the actors who has come out of Hollywood and they are giving their testimonies. They say before you become a star, if you are a man, before you become a star, if you are a man, if you are, can I use your hand to me? If you are a man and you want to become a star, famous in Hollywood, you must sleep with men, not less than 10. Yeah, you must. Go and look at how Hollywood actors dress. They are literally naked. And especially those in the US, kuna hii kitu wanafanyanga. You know, they sit down, they have sat, but the skirt is ni fupi, tayari imefuka sijui wapi, but wamekaa hivi. So the thighs, they are selling the thighs. That's what they do. So kuanzia hapa, literally kuanzia hapa, kwenda huko chini yote, it's bure. And then she comes, she has not worn anything up here. Maybe kakitu kamepita tu. It has just passed. Then imekuja hapa kidogo. Then she comes and then she does. Haizi kaa hivi. She cannot. Go look in all those interviews. They cannot sit like this. So she'll do that. And then she'll go down. And now she's busy focusing on matters to do with female rights. And then someone somewhere is zooming. Someone somewhere is zooming. We like, you know, when I was young, nilikuwa napenda Jackie Chan sana. Jackie Chan. Hivi za gani nilikuwa naheshimu ni huyo mzee. Ako na action lakini anakupiga kicheko. Sasa za siku hizi zini akina nani? Bana idao kama wanakupiga wakicheka. Na mtu anaenda kama support actor, unasema hapo by the way hawakufanyia actor kwa. Wacha tu waue wote. Na huyo jamaa amekaa hapa na mimi rafiki yake, they are both advocates. Ndio uliona hiyo kitu? Haikuwa inaingiana by the way. Sasa hata kwa msa nipaka tu jamaa, naenda huyo jamaa mwingine. Na mimi badala nakubaliana bila kumua. Anadvocate ndiye hapo anaambia mwenzake that is okay with killing. Now, you know, tunachukulianga mzaa sana. Can you just wake up right now where you are here? Upewe tu bunduki ama panga, uambiwe uote. And do you know it is coming to happen? Just wait for National Sunday Law. And huyu mwenye amekaa sijui wapi, nikisema amekaa huku, anajua kwenye Dadona anatoka. Anasema Dadona anatoka wapi? Tuko huko Mulunyu. Na wewe uko sawa na sisi? Mimi nimetii bwana. Unaona nimelala hata sina maneno. Haya, twende tuonyeshe kwa Dona. Anafika mpaka karibu na nyumba ya Dona anapo anasema nyumba ya Dona. Kwa hapo chini, hapo ndio kwake. Si nimemazana nyinyi watu wakubwa. Asante. You guys will betray each other. Vile mmekaa hapa. That is how anyone says it. You can sit here, unaona kwamba mwenye amekaa kando yako is a true Christian. Wait at the time of adversity and crisis. We are told that character is not prepared in crisis, but character is manifested in crisis. So the character you are preparing right now, we will see it when crisis comes. I cannot know how Polo Clinton is. Mimi siwezi jua sasa hivi anaweza kuja kuanzia Sunday programs zote, medical Bible study, first pass choir nini, anaweza kuja yote mpaka sasa atakuja mpaka jioni, mpaka mtu tuseme tunaona this guy is a true Christian. Wait for the time of crisis, you know who will stand and who will not. Character you unakataa ku prepare sasa hivi, you can even listen to music, you know that music is damaging you, but bado unasikiza tu hiyo music. Unajua hii chakula ni unakula tu kwa ile si nzuri, hii smoke si nzuri, lakini acha nikule tu for now. The kind of character you are preparing is the one that is going to betray you. And that is a fact. So movies, homosexuality, that is one of the signs of the last days. If you see it happening, we shall. Spiritualism and what? And violence. Soaps. What did we say soaps? Soap opera. The latest one being Maria. I want someone to tell me the effects of watching soap operas. And especially I want women to speak. Because women feel this thing. Tell me. Yes? Speak up. Divorce marriage. Sasa kuna marriage contract. In US it has been legalized. If you want to marry who? Yeah. Sorry. If I want to marry someone, naweza enda nichukue yeye tuelewane for 2 months. We are married for 2 months. No kids. So you can imagine, in marriage we have something called conjugal rights. And conjugal rights come with something called you can get a child. And especially for a woman as well as menopause, getting a child is just normal. So anytime a pregnancy inataka kuapia, they must kill that baby because they are going to break after 2 months. So they take pills, and we have guys here, ladies here, women here who take those pills. And I told you we have pre-45 pills and post-45 pills. The pre-ones kuna zile za kukufanya upate mtoto na kuna zile za suppress the ability to get a child. So I don't know which one you take. And normally they say, hivi pills zangu sijui zimeisha, but wacha niende zingine. Mlete hapo pia. Kati ya pili na silent gani kwa sababu pili ni rahisi, take pili. Another thing, so yes, Master. Right. That is love, sex, sentimentalism. So you come here, unaona vile Umar ako serious na SOP. Alafu wewe uliangalia Alejandro vile anatreat Paloma, anambeba, sijui anamkimbiza sijui mpaka wapi kwa grapes, sijui anamfanyia nini. Alafu ukiangalia huku kuna Umar. Alafu unajaribu kukompea. Will you really find romance here? Then that is why most of the ladies in here, they say they want to go outside. Yeah? A friend of mine always told me that it's like being on a plane, uko kwa ndege na iko kwa inapuruka, then unasema I want to test, I know how to play iko. So I just want to go. And then you find yourself with God. If you want to test wanadada, kama mko hapa, if you want to test men outside, by all means go. Yeah, no one will force you to remain, but I'll tell you, you're going towards them. That goes both ways. If you're a man and you're here, because I've seen women who come to church because their boyfriends are coming to church. I've seen men who are coming to church because their girlfriends are coming to church. Wanakuja na wanakaa, mwanaume akimheartbreak. Na huyo mwanaume ndiye alikuwa anamleta kanisa. Mwanaume aende akae huko nje, ndio anakataa kuja kanisa. Then unasikia yeye anaanza kutafuta nani alienda wapi siku hizi. Ati wewe ujui wale break up. Breaking up na kanisa inahusiana aje? That is when you begin asking yourself, breaking up na kanisa zinakutania wapi? Kumbe huyu jamaa ndiye alikuwa reason ya yeye kwenda kanisa. So anakuja mpaka anaimba kwaya. Tendeni anaimba kwaya, lakini anaingia kwa hapa kwa alto akiangalia bass. Anaimba yote, anaimba vizuri, you can see this one is singing. And then mpaka trainer na make comment event kama huyu. And then all of a sudden you see her no more. Then it's like, what's the problem? But when you see her no more, kuna mtu wa bass pia yuko. So women tend to think that romance, let me tell you by the way, not to put things to extreme that you cannot. If you're an Adventist man, you can still be romantic. But romance comes to those who are already married. Wacha nikwambie, ukitaka kuenjoy na ukitaka kuumia, it's a paradox. If you know you are true to God will still give you a good lady. God will still give you a good man. That does not prevent you from treating your woman as the best way possible. Usikuti mwanaume bwana unaacha your lady anakufanya hivi. Go and look at local churches. Church enda vile yako, sio vile familia iko. Sio vile familia iko. So church asubuhi anaamka mpaka anachukua ile bag ya ni refu hivi. Hao tunapanga hii bag refu hivi. So hii inapita hapa. So asubuhi church enda ni wa kwanza kwa kanisa. Unaona iko sawa kanisa. Some minutes of 1 hour to 1 hour later, una the wife anakuja, sijui amepaka mafuta hii side peke yake, Mungu hajapaka. And then the man haoni kwamba the necessity of investing in the wife. Because that means why they were in courtship, they don't even know what true courtship is. Because like saizi nilikuwa hapa, vitu inafunza our ladies ni soft. Vitu inafunza our ladies ni series. Hatuliona series fulani ilikuwa ilikuwa poa sana. Ilikuwa poa hadi watu wanapenda. Walikuwa wanapendana, wewe unajiangalia kwa series ama reality yako. Penye huko mwenye huko na yeye hata kuavoid carpet hawezi. I mean, let us work with reality. When you get a good woman, men, tuache kuwa Wache kwa nini ikitokaka ijuagi kitu inaende. Bulls. We are not bulls. If you are fortunate enough, look into men, because we are the mothers here. Yeah, this one I told you last time. Satan is making sure that men lack self-esteem, men are depressed, men are not heads of the families. And our decrease in masculinity leads the feminine gender to take up that masculinity. Most families, I want to bet here, are being supported more by the mother than the father. If it is not more than half, it should be close to half. The mom is like taking even the role of the father in the house. Na wewe unakuja unaangalia unakaa chini unaona soap opera baada ya kuangalia reality within your own family. Because the devil is going to make sure that men tumeisha. Long way long. You get, yani wewe ni longi tu. Wewe ni longi, yani you cannot even make a decision. Mwanadada anakuja anakuuliza, na ulikuwa unafanya aje kwa wageni wanakuja na jaji? Wewe amua tu. Wewe amua tu. Instead of a man saying, unakuja vipi? What do we need? Shughulikia chakula, tashughulikia tena. Kuna kitu unahitaji huko? There's some money that you made. Ndio tumia huko akienda for this one. The woman akitoka hapo, hapo na kwanza wanafanya hizo vitu vizuri sana. Ukiwaambia nataka utengeneze mtoto, kisha baada tengeneza chakula, nikishatoka huko nje nikuje tumalize ndio. Then you find the woman will go and do those things very fast. Maliza kila kitu tena unakuja na kupata mbele za kuletea chakula wakati uko huko. Maybe ulikuwa umeenda kwa shamba au something. But sasa wewe unaulizwa ufanye nini, naambia wewe fanya. Ule utaamua. So this lady ataangalia hivi atarudi akageuke aniangalie sasa atie wapi. Anzi alafu anakuangalia huko umeenda umekaa kogoni. You are watching Man U playing Chelsea. Alafu anaenda kwa kogoni. Na anaklik. Alafu kuna mtoto mdogo hapa amesikia mama akipigia the husband. Bwana, show thyself a man. That is what David told Solomon. Show thyself a man. If you're in that house, sio sasa ionekane wewe ndio mwanaume. Nimesema toka hapo. Kimbia huko. Hapana. This is who are now. Nasha, I'm looking at you. I know what happens there. This is have that tendency, especially men. Men hawataki kukuza na anything, na wanataka ikikukomandi unafuata. And then kales wanaona kama wakifanya vitu vingine wanawake wanafanya ni utoto. Another thing about soap operas. Soaps. We are in soaps. Yes.
There is spiritualism.
There is spiritualism in soaps. Yeah. Sijui, I don't know how sijaona soaps with the spiritualism, but I know there is spiritualism. Please explain.
Okay. In the most cases, there is the worship provided the aspect of Maria, or Mary, I mean.
Yes.
So that is the common religion, and then some of them, like when you consider the ones from Philippines,
Yes.
there are some concepts of superstitions.
Okay, kuna uganga kwa Maria? Yeah? Kuna uganga?
Yes.
Okay. Uganga si bali na voodoo music. They are connected even. Uganga, real uganga, and very connected. Voodoo began in Benin. Benin, they used to take that drum, hapa katikati, and beat it to invoke the spirit which would come and possess a certain woman or a certain man. Then the man will begin like Joro, Waluo. When the spirit comes, you know what they do. Wanamzingira sasa, huyu anasimama katikati, mwenye roho inamuingia, anasimama katikati. Then these are the guys are surrounding him, just doing that. Then when the spirit comes, this guy becomes very violent. Then hawatoki hata wakigongwa, mkono yake kwenye mgonge hivi, wanasema that is the spirit. So maintain the circle. Another thing about soap. So, yes. Yeah? Addiction and fascination. Will you give a perspective to that? Ebu elaborate on addiction and fascination. Ama ni ile tu ya inaitwa fantasizing. Or you cannot watch a soap opera once na uachie hapo. Yeah, that's the point of addiction. Lazima uendeleze. Ujue nini ilifanyika. Na wanaachiaka mahali penye wanajua, wakiachia hapo lazima uendelee. Yeah, so wanajua tu inafika hapa na wanakatia hapa wanasema I must watch the next episode. But I also know fantasizing is there. Building castles in the air. Mwanamke tu amekaa chini anaangalia tu. But kitu anaona hapo, anaona ashaoa, ameolewa na mumani, wako na watoto wawili twins. Washatoka hapo, wako na kila kitu. Mumani sawa nikakutumia. Another thing about soaps. To add on this, yes, now speak loudly.
There's this idea that you realize that the given movie or that series, it's not a reality, but then those who watch take it into a reality until when somebody cries there, they also cry.
Yes, that is hypnotism now. Right now, when you walk outside here, and mimi nitoke tu hapa niende nisimame hapo nje. Then nianze kuangalia tu. Na hata kama hakuna kitu, I begin looking up. If anyone was to come outside also and find me standing like this, wanakuja pia hata kuangalia. Hata kama haoni kitu, na huyu jamaa anaangalia hivi. That is the effect. It's an effect of the brain. Yeah? It's an effect of the brain. When you see someone do something and now umefikiria, when you see, there's a tendency to want to do it also. Yeah, but especially here in Abuanga emotional. So they are crying. Someone is crying in the television, and I'm going to see. Na anania mambo na kama anania ukweli, but someone is crying for fiction. Yes. Another thing about soap. Lifestyle. Yeah, so at they portray some lifestyle yenye watu wanataka kuishi na yenye iko. Yeah, that one's a good one. There's someone in that. Esteem issues. I explain. You lose yourself in trying to become someone else. That is also part of so. Any other thing, yes? Fashion. I think this is sasa ndio yote. Ladies have unajua nilikuwa naambia hapa juzi that Africans want to be Americans, Americans want to be like Africans. Yeah? Because I say to us, tumekuwa kutembea mkutuku. Na kutukua wadogo tulikuwa normal, a way of life. Before tuanze kuambia, saizi kwa wazungu kuna jamaa ame YouTube channel, benefits of walking barefoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To us, it's a way of life. To them, they want to. So sisi tunakuja tunaangalia the way that woman has dressed, a miniskirt, high heels, alafu ametengeneza nywele. And let me tell you, African ladies, nywele yako si kama ya wazungu. Get it from me. Get it from me. Nywele yako si kama ya wazungu. The best you can do to your hair is instant and nash. Yes, mama. The best you can do to African hair, if you can take it long, Go and look how Tanzanian women are with their hair. That is African hair. Hii type ya nywele, this one. That is how Tanzanians are. This is the farthest you can go with African hair. You can see. Go and look at Nigerians who have tried to copy Americans. Very weird. They look very weird. American hair is naturally long. So wacha kujiweka kwa shoe ya an American woman. Why? And then some go for braids. Braids is made of human hair. You see a farasi. Kwanza inaundwa India ni wanaume wanawekwa. Kuanzia vijana wadogo wana nywele zao zinakuwa ndefu. Alafu wanakuja wanashepiwa. Wanachukuliwa wanapelekwa kwa factory hizo hair. Zinaenda kwa factory zinaoshwa. Then zinaanza kustraightenishwa. Then China inakuja inaitoa from India. Ikishatoka from India inapeleka China. Then China inaanza kuuza kwa Afrika. Alafu nasikia hapo ameandika afro sijui what. Alafu nasema umebuy type gani? Umebuy straight afro sijui afro what. Naenda kuweka kwa kichwa. You are adding human hair on your hair. Someone mwenye ndio akajolewa. That is what you are adding to your hair. And some people nowadays have blue color, green color, white color. Unakaa kama butterfly yenye haijafika kukua butterfly. So you can imagine what that is. Kuna stages za butterfly. Kuna stage ya lava, kuna stage ya katikati, ni stage kusema na kuna butterfly. Sasa wewe ni stage ya katikati. The best you can do to your hair is make sure your hair is nice. There's a lot you can use for your hair. Take avocado. Take what oil. There's coconut yes for this. Not only castor oil. Castor oil is very good for hair. Very strong and heavy. Good for your hair. Go do that to your hair, put it inside and mix it very well. I can do salon for my wife, but for others here, you just take her hair and make sure you got to make it well. You make sure you help her in her hair, so that asitoke hapo ataenda kuweka vitu hapo kwa kichwa. You look good for who and you will marry. Why? The best you can do to your hair, African hair, make sure that hair is here. And nowadays even men have styles. And then they come and breathe with that hairstyle here. Someone is just going to the barber. You know, hapo juzi. Alafu hapo juu unafanya nini? Hawaja kutaka hivyo. Alafu anatoka amekuja amevaa pipe. Alafu anatoka amekuja amevaa designer whatever, amevaa everything, alafu anakuja church. Going to praise God. Any other last thing? Soaps? Phones. Tell me the effects of phones. We are still on the avenue of sight. Tell me the effect of phones. Tell me the effects of phones. Addiction on what? So generally the phone has addiction. In itself, the fact that you hold it even in your hand or in your pocket, you can be addicted to it. So when someone is like, "Hi, sina simu. Hi, hello. Oh, sina simu. Where's my phone? I see my phone guy. Nitapeleka simu yangu." And then akiangalia vizuri, yeye anaenda simu hiyo kwa kiti. And then anaweka simu. I don't know where my phone is. Where is it? Simu pengine ilikuwa hivi. Then bahati mbaya karibu ya mke. Anakasema, "Oh my God. Wow. Someone was like, ningeangusha hii kitu, sijui ningefanya nini." Alafu simu ikianguka tu hivi, hiyo ni 16,000. Bible hajaiona na hataki kuona. But simu ana make sure ametafuta the latest brand ya iPhone 12, iPhone whatever. iPhone 16, imefika 16 sasa hivi. Haya, the next phone. Yes, Nash. Pardon? We tend to follow inclination instead of duty, so there's procrastination. And a great father. Unafaa kulala tena. Unalala 11 kwa sababu uko kwa siri. So someone knows that very well, I'm supposed to be sleeping at all time 10. But unakuja unaingia WhatsApp unasema kidogo tu, wacha nipigie status. Ukishapigia status unaingia photos. Ukishatoka photos unasema wacha nimalizie nini dakika tu 2, alafu ndio nilale. Ukiangalia saa hii imefika 11:20. Alafu unasema wacha nizime data ndio nilale. Unazima data alafu nini update moja ya status inakuja unasema wacha nimalizie tu moja ikiingia. I told you the other day that Facebook, WhatsApp, actually not only WhatsApp, but all these social sites, social farms, these communication farms, yes, now govern Facebook, Google, and everything. They employ addiction engineers. The same principles they use in opium and heroin are the same principles they use on your phone. Nikiacha size, I told you the other day, nikiacha size my phone. Nitoe flight mode na niache data. I'll tell you it begins to you will see it. And I might be somewhere doing something, but nilikuwa nimeacha data on. And then data kuniambia, if someone is on now, check your phone. And just the other day I was doing a certain research and I found out that there's a virus. It's a virus. Yes, it's a virus developed by Israel called Pegasus that can infiltrate your phone without you knowing. Go and research. Then a type for Google, for YouTube. Then get there's a journalist mwenye anafanya hiyo investigation. And the president, the prime minister of Israel, alisema hiyo ni nzuri sana. Netanyahu, whatever. Alisema that thing has been invented. It can infiltrate you in your phone by sending itself whatever messages, private messages, and everything about you. And they say that it targets specific individuals who have influence. So you might find yourself either weird messages are coming to your phone or weird ads. And these things that are called ads, don't click and everything. Or links, HTTPS, whatever, links are coming all over. Nowadays we have them, a lot of them in WhatsApp. So you hear, get free money from what, click this link. Now say, I've already gotten mine. I've already gotten mine. So also click, and then you also go. Alafu click up and akwambia send to 13 groups. Alafu unaanza kuangalia ni group gani unatuma yenyewe. Zinaweza kuwa groups nzuri, utumi za church. Utumi groups za church unatuma hizo zingine. You can also get money. I've also gotten mine. Now ujapata yako. So you've not gotten yours, and you're busy telling people, it is not clicking right now, but I'll show you the blue whatever that is up there. And those people are busy, and they want to finish Africans, all Africans. No one is to be left. Right now, Elon Musk has a project of making Mars habitable for man. And he says that it is possible. He was asked, do you think it is possible for us to inhabit Mars? He said, everything is possible. So we will be staying in domes, yes, domes, transparent domes. But oxygen, will have to carry oxygen, bit of oxygen to take it there for our survival. Then he says, slowly but surely, we can make Mars habitable. And then he asked, he said there are two ways to make Mars habitable. There is the long way and there is the short way. Then he was asked, tell us about the short way of making Mars habitable. Then he said he just dropped 2 nuclear bombs on the poles of Mars. then you are making it habitable. And you know why they are making it habitable? Because they know this world is coming to an end, and in some way they want to create another place where man can exist. This guy is a billionaire. Hizo gari zenye aliunda hizi Tesla, the Tesla cars, electric cars. He is a billionaire na hazijaifika Africa. So far, it is only one Tesla that arrived in Africa, in Kenya. A certain Muhindi bought that car. It is electric, fully electric. Hakuna engine, hakuna anything, hakuna kitu yote. Ni gear tu reverse na front. Na inapika within 10 minutes inaenda 100 kilometers per hour. And do you know how much he bought that car? 23 billion. Unaongelea V8. This guy bought that car 2-3 billion and he shipped it from Britain to Africa. And he was told by those guys who are Tesla that this vehicle is not made for Africa. Do you know why? Africa is not a place to take these vehicles. Now akamwambia he has to take that vehicle back. Because gari inakuja inanyonya stima kama you just plug in. Una charge na nakupeleka 4000 kilometers full charge. Ikiisha unaenda unatafuta kwenye port iko ya stima, unaweka plug yake unaingiza kwa gari. Inakunywa moto. Hakuna mafuta, hakuna nothing. It's just a vehicle that can run humongous. And these are the people that you are fighting with. Bill Gates is saying we need to reduce population. Now we are 7.8. And then he's saying that our current whatever CO2 oxygen balance will not sustain us for, so we must reduce African population. Now they are inventing. Now wamekuletea. Go to China. These things they don't use. One day they dump them, and we take them. What? Yes.
I think it leads to love of selfish ease and freedom from responsibility.
Freedom from responsibility and love of
Selfishness.
Selfishness. Okay, so if I get you right to say there are people who just want to sit on their phone and do nothing. You just want to sit on your phone, maintain there, as I saw a certain picture somewhere that there's always this person in every family. When people are busy working, there's always a lady. There's always a lady who has put her legs like this on the sofa and she's on the phone. So when that tells you, Vini, hebu kuja kusaidia kubeba hii baro, na mimi mchanga na hii baro tupeleke huko chini. Nakuja dada. Mama anakuambia, come food is ready. Tunakuja mama, wewe acha kusumbua. We are coming. Yes.
Maybe you are doing something else, then you have to take your phone. Maybe you are distracted from something your phone before you continue.
I think the best distraction we've ever gotten in this generation is the phone. Nothing surpasses it. Yes. Yeah, your point is wrong. How many have Kaduda? You have Kaduda, bring that Kaduda. Any have an iPhone? I have an iPhone. That iPhone here. See you. Any have a Samsung? There's Samsung here. Samsung here. Of course, the second one of the iPhone is Samsung. Now, kwa hizi simu kuna kitu wanasemaga, wanasikia wanakuja na kuuliza simu yako ni gani? Mimi nasema yako ni Tecno. Hiyo vitu hiyo wacha hiyo bwana. Hiyo vitu hiyo wacha bwana. Hiyo vitu hakuna. Now, this guy is working with Kaduda. Tuko tunaenda wedding. Mimi niko na Samsung. You was know where to put their Samsung. I don't know if my God is. Tukienda hapa. Tukiwa kwa hiyo room. men we are talking. Alafu anaweza kusema maybe watu watoe simu zao. Do you think this guy anatoa simu? Why four of us have Samsung and iPhone? Then all of a sudden unaona jamaa anatoa kaduda. Anashika hiyo anasema ndio just kuanga neno. This guy is looking at me like what? This guy is so backward. Na wewe sasa duos put it what that was like tabs. Hello. I think one of the best, most maneuvered strategy of the devil is to make us feel that. So that your phone gives you a sense of pride. Your phone, how is your phone? How big is your phone? How much is your phone? How much is your phone right now? Nasikia unasema yangu ilikuwa 14,000. Alafu unakuja unasema mimi nasema yangu ilikuwa ngapi? Yako haikuwa mingi, it was just 32,000. The Samsung J8. Yeah. So that is what you're going to put before your children when they see mom, dad is having Samsung J8. Ndio hapa takuuliza gaduda. So we cannot measure the worth of a man by the phone that they are carrying. Any other? Yes. Yeah, that one has been so far very successful. Very successful. Here they were very successful because I remember someone was asking me, "Lakini wewe unaongeaje sana?" Sasa tuongeaje na Dave yako? Nikamwambia kama Isaac alikuwa na simu hiyo wakati ya nani? Kama Isaac alikuwa na simu wakati ya Rebecca, akienda kudoza anamwambia, "Hi Rebecca, good night. Whatever you. I will do that. But today with me, I would rather go one-on-one, physical. I can even travel all the way to Kisii just to go and see someone. I will travel, I will move. Make sure I go there and we make conversation one-on-one. We sit down and talk. We have those excuses that we can now meet via WhatsApp, we can now meet via Facebook, we can now meet via Instagram, we can now meet via Twitter, we can now meet via Zoom. And we neglect, let me tell you, Musta, make good opportunity to have bonding. Acheni mchezo ya social Sunday, kuvaa vitu waiko, kuenda kurukaruka ovyo ovyo, and call it that social Sunday. That character trait in youth is very bad. It's not good. Go and study the book, should be Counsels for the Church, no testimonies on how recreation can be done. You guys can decide to go for hiking. It is acceptable. If there's a place you can go and hike, go hike and bond. Bond among us and within yourself. Find activities that can best glorify God, but do it in a way that can glorify God. But you say so your Sunday can go, and then both men and women have worn tight things. And he is show is your Sunday. I say this, and for example, if you're going for hiking, sio sasa ati wewe uvae skirt, mnapanda mlima na mimi nafuata kuna dada mwenye amepanda juu yangu. Hapana, na mimi naangalia tu focusing on the mountain top. A woman, as a woman, make sure if you're going for activities, such kind of activities, wear a trouser, make sure you have those I think you know those kind of trousers that you're supposed to wear. The loose, very loose trousers, wear them inside, then wear the skirt. Don't wear the trouser and then you're just moving out of that trouser. No. Wear the trouser and then wear the skirt. So you have that long skirt. So that if anything happens, it does not put a man into a snare. But that trouser now cannot be seen. So I hope you get the trousers I'm talking about. The trousers which hapa chini zinakuanga ni kama iko na band. So that zinakushika kwa mguu. And then but they are free this other side. They are very free. Wear those kind of trousers. I'm not talking. I know there's suspender, yes, but suspender also made in that manner. But wear those trousers, wear them inside, then wear the dress. The dress is good if you can take a long dress. So that even when you are climbing up, there's nothing I will see. Yeah. So nowadays people don't even mind one-on-one. That is why you find a man and a woman. They are wamekuja hata kama nilikuwa nimeenda Bible study. I've taken my Bible. I'm going to visit Sister Lydia. Biblia langu. Afika huko, umefika usiku. So tulikuwa tunafanya Bible study, tukamata Bible study. So yeye amekaa. And so fast. Tunajaribu kutafuta topic ya kuongea. Hakuna topic, hakuna, alafu nasonga. Mimi nasonga, yeye anasonga. Nasonga tena. Yeye anasonga, mimi nasonga. Hapo na wasalimu nasikia nimeweka mkono kwa sofa sasa. So unasema hii ukaya huko nzuri. Si mbaya ni nzuri. And so alafu nafanya hivi. Nikishafanya hivi kuisha. Hata kama ndio na Bible. Nikishafanya hivyo, that's it. That is done. And I told you the other day that in our school we have boys and girls. Boys were named up kufanya homosexuality because they were given opportunity kwenda chini. And alliance boys and girls do mingling. There is a man here who cannot approach a woman. Saa hii hapa, take the list of women. I'm not saying we are comparing women, yes. Ukitaka hiyo mwanaume anaweza kujolea. Take a very good intimidating woman. Kuangalia kwa macho hivi anagoja jibu. And then tell that man, can you please share what you three things? Thank you, sister. So you want spirituality to fill in the void of socializing. That cannot happen. Usiaitekea spirituality excuse ya wewe kutomingle. Mingle with people. Talk to them, share with them. Have that freeness in talking with women. Sasa wewe kama uweze ongea saizi na mwanadada utafanya nini? Unangoja kuone, mimi nimeona ni nani? Well, let me tell you, in that house must be a father and a husband, aside from being a priest. Na hapo kwa father and husband be very serious. Yes, phone. You had something on phone. Yes. Yeah. Yes, so phones provide a platform for us to access pornographic sites, for us to access things that we watch by ourselves, to see by ourselves, because phones are very personal and private. And it's not good to go through someone's phone. You should know that. This phone is not yours, it's mine. If I give you, if I'm in the freedom of giving you my phone, that's okay. But usitoke tu huko, nakuja nasema, face simu yako bana. Fungua. Hapo unachukua. Then you start going through everything. You start going through everything as if it is yours. You go, unatoka messages, unaenda WhatsApp, unaenda gallery, unatoka unaenda kila mahali, my friend. Na hii imecause problems even in marriage. Mzee asahau aache simu na atoke kuile kidogo. Akumbuke ameacha simu anasema So when someone trusts you with the phone, that is why if you are going to court, it is good that your woman knows your password. And the man knows your password. It is good to do it in that manner. Don't put restrictions. Right? Sasa wewe kana simu yako, mimi kana simu yangu. When you are going towards bonding and trusting, that is how you can be free. So with me, I can be free with almost anything. Sina shida, someone can take my phone. Sina shida. Naweza kumbuka nimesahau simu yangu in a lot of public toilets. I go within the loo, then nasema nakumbuka naeka hapa tu. Then natoka naenda. Nishamaliza shughuli na nafika pale nasema nimeacha simu. Nasema hii imeenda. I don't know but I think hii imeenda. But nikifika hapo nachukua na naipata viko hapo. I've left my phone twice. Public toilet. Kisii, Nairobi, I don't know where. Niliacha tu, but nikaenda na nikaipata. So ingekuwa ile yenye unaongea kitu yenye iko ndani isipatikane, ingekuwa aje? Any other thing? Points, yes? Yeah, nowadays because we have a lot of accessories on the phone, Bibles don't make more sense. So someone comes to church because he knows that the Bible is in the phone. Yeah, he knows that SOP is in the phone, song is in the phone, lesson is in the phone. I don't know, everything about everything is just in the phone. So you don't need a Bible, you don't need a hymnal, you don't need everything that is hard copy. Any other thing? Yes? Yeah, that is true. You go to people's houses, you find everyone is on phone. You think that they're in the library. They are studying on the phone. That is true. It has reduced social interaction. Yes. Cheating. Yeah, there's lots of cheating on phone. I'll text you and I'll tell you that I'm here, but I know I'm not there. Ama nachukua ni call, I know na call kwenye screen nataka kucall, alafu I see the wife calling, just for that minute. Amepiga. Hello? Yeah, nakuja mkami. Imagine kama nimekadanganya. Kameenda. So easy, it's so easy to cheat. You can never know. You have to get one. And you're talking about follow. Yes.
Some pictures, they don't resemble
Yours is a very nice one. It bears false witness. So a woman anapiga picha anaweka hizo filters. Ako very beautiful. Ako very beautiful. Sasa unapata mobile phone lakini nakutumia. Unapata ina mobile ana scroll pictures za alumni Sabbath. Ana scroll picha anaona kumbe na dada kumbe ameenda kuweka vitu kwa hiyo picha. Ile siku anasema anataka kukutana na yeye, kwenda hivi anasema yeah, it is true. I think phones are available bearing false witness. So people are breaking the ninth commandment seriously. Ladies, wacheni hiyo mchezo bwana. Kwani mletewa grow up. You find a grown up woman hata amefika 30 something bado anaweka filters kwa picha yake. Mara nyingine anakaa kama posi. Amepiga alafu nyingine anaweka lipstick hadi kwa mdomo. These are advantages. Remember, this one tells you of what they admire, of what they desire, of what they want. They want the world. Piga tu picha kama unapiga tu kama umekaa hivi, wewe piga tu. Bana as long as it's you. But usipige picha alafu unaweka mpaka unaweka speed na mpaka mtu anasema this place is so beautiful. Kuja kuangalia reality yes my sister. Reduce. Okay, yeah. Inasaidia kukua stupid. Yeah. Being stupid is kukua mjinga. Yeah, it's very true. Phones are making people to be so stupid that we are told that a man can hide money in the Bible or in the book. Na huyo jamani ukiamua tu kuficha tu kwa kitabu, hakuna mtu atagusa hiyo kitabu. Because how many take the hard copies and read? Literally, kuongea tu kweli. Very few. So yes, it contributes that our minds become so shallow, so dumb, and so stupid. You cannot hata wezi shika vitu. You cannot even shika page fulani. The last one. Phones? Yes? Yeah? Yes. Okay, right. We are told not to charge and call. And actually, your phone, you should use it in the night here when calling. Use it in your night, put it in this other side. And when it's charging, usiweke kwa masikio, because the heat that is coming from the socket is passing through your body. As long as ungegusisha na mwili hivi, hiyo charge yote inakupitia. Then kuna brightness watu huweka kwa simu too much. I think the brightness is too much. Reduce the brightness ya phone. And then when you put your laptop here, know you are killing your generation. Yeah, the waves your laptop be heavy. They are very heavy, so heavy. I think heavier than I've seen any gadget. So take care of the waves. That's a good one. Thank you so much for that side effect. And the fact that you glue us. And then when you are sitting down, have an upright chair. You guys are the best chairs. These are the best. These chairs vizuri sana for studying. If you have a laptop somewhere, and let your eye be directly above the desktop, if possible. So when you are here, your eye will be here, and your desktop will be somewhere here, up, so that your screen is directly up front. And don't take it too close to your eyes. It has effect. Any other? I want to finish. Yes. Okay, he's putting something very serious. Wi-Fi strength has effects on your system. The other day I told you that London walikuwa wanakunja 5G boosters. Zilikuwa zinakunjwa zote. So by the way, thank you so much. Any waves that are either telecommunicative or radio that are passing through those things, take care of them. Now, phones go hand in hand with internet. And we say take care of any sites, links, ads, and whatever. Those are the sites that you have. Take care of them. Yeah? Usiende kwa hivi site, enda internet, fanya vitu unataka kufanya, get out of the internet. Zina must go on internet and unamaliza bado usiona vitu hivyo. And if you continue with things like masturbation, there's a problem, there's chaos. And they know that they are doing it for you. They know. Nothing is going to be so I don't know. Now, question number 1. How do I convince? Sorry for the time, I think time is really fast. How do I convince someone who is not Seventh-day Adventist concerning the health message using the Bible until I establish the principles of health reform? Leave health reform. Leave the message. Leave that message. It is not you to convince. It is not you to convince. If you know health reform, leave the message. Leave that message. That is the best way to prove that person that health message is the best. So don't struggle to prove to someone that health reform is what. No. Just leave the message. Does the intensity of work done by an individual during the day affect time span one day to sleep? It does not. It does not. Minimum time is 6 hours, maximum is 12 because kids sleep longer. But that is just the time allocated for you to sleep. So don't say that because you're working too much, you must sleep much. Only that person who is not working will be under 5 kulala because you're not working. So only one who sleeps is the one who works. It's like Sabbath. One who rests on the Sabbath is the one who has worked along the way. But there is no extension with intensity. There is no. That's why you find that nowadays because of motorbikes, wale ambao wanaendesha pikipiki ni wanene sana because they sit a lot on those motorbikes. And those who drive vehicles also, they are so fat. Yeah? But people like us who like bicycles, you will never see that. How can people having cars cope with walking as a best form of exercise? So you just walk. Yeah. To you, is car luxury or a necessity? And then if it's a necessity, there's a problem. Sasa wewe, it is a must for you to have the car. And you cannot bear walking. So here question under CIT, you are asking whether we can help someone who has a car to help him towards walking. Before you had a car, so you are walking. So go back to walking, even if you still have a car. I like a friend of mine, he has 2 vehicles, but there's a day, 2 days, he just must walk from home to town. Must walk. Is it right to drink cold water to cool temperature of the body during hot period? Drink water according to the temperature of the atmosphere. It doesn't mean that when it is hot outside, drink cold water. Actually, when it is hot outside, it's when you need hot water. Because that is going to quench your lungs faster, it's going directly into the bloodstream. And when it's cold, drink room temperature. But when it's extremely cold, you must make sure you try and balance, because homeostasis also has a way. When you drink hot water, it helps balance that. Blood does all that. When it's too cold, don't take too cold water. Too cold and too hot is not good. Unless you're taking tea. Maybe herbal tea or something. Yeah? But the other extreme cold is not good. Take room temperature or maybe just cold water. That is good. And for showering, cold water is good. Men, reduce showering with hot water. Men, reduce showering with hot water. If you can maintain that, make sure your body gets used to cold water. Yeah. Actually, you find that if you shower with cold water, you feel hot after showering. Is it possible to take food as dry as possible? E.g., beans and ataman. Stew without soup. For why? Why? There's a reason as why beans must be cooked with soup. No, that you bring it, but then eat it the way you want. Why let me tell you? This is a very simple question. And then not necessarily ask. So if you are told to eat dry food, we are told usikuje uji. I say our body needs more of dry food. In other words, usipike kama Wakikuyu. Wakikuyu, everything has soup. Iwe ni sukuma, githeri, viazi, anything has, mpaka chapati inaweza kuwa na soup. So that is what is being saying is not good for your system. Your system does not need something that's just passing. It needs something that you can work with. But don't make it too dry. Too dry for what? That's simple. Yeah? Beans, take it with soup. That is how it is made. Dengu, take it with soup. There are people here, and I realize people make very heavy dengu. Dengu is made with soup. You should know that. Can warm water help someone who is thirsty, maybe after running, to quench the thirst? What you need mostly after running is the oxygen depth. So you need oxygen first, more than water. You need oxygen, then now take water. Of course, preferably warm water. Warm water is good. It's not a problem, but you need oxygen. So take it, breathe with your mouth and with your nose to take in that oxygen, lots of it. And make sure you take it to enable your lungs open the air as well. Is going for gym recommended as form of exercise? There is disproportionate build-up of muscle when you go for gym. Yeah, mtu anakaa V. That is not good. It's not health-wise. It is not very healthy. Gym, I will tell you this. There are good exercises for gym. Kuna zingine nzuri sana. You can go build your legs. You can go build your arms. You can go build everything, but don't go for heavy building. You are not a bodybuilder. That is why gym is not recommended. You can still do it. The best form of exercise is walking and gardening. Why go for gym? Unless you want to work out. Working out is if you're trying to put your body into some certain shape which you want to please yourself with. Is having 1 hour nap during the day recommended? It depends. It depends. Sleeping during the day is not good, but it depends. There are circumstances which you will need sleep. Yeah. Number one, you would say maybe you fasted, you've done translate, you've done what? Having a 1 hour nap is good for your system. Don't go during the day, you are so weird like a zombie. That is how sleep is important. Yeah? But it's not like every day I'm sleeping, I'm taking my nap. Every day I'm taking my nap. No. I'll tell you, so get to understand that a person when you maybe on good path, they have to sleep during the day. Kama umefanya mchana, minimum 30 minutes, maximum 30 minutes to sleep. So that is okay. Which is the best time for sunlight basking in the sun? 8:30 in the morning to 9 and 5:30 in the evening. I was telling someone to do sunbathing. Sunbathing you can do it in the mornings. If you have a good home, nyumba yenu ni nzuri yenye kuna garden and you can do sunbathing, go do it. So you make a table, unapeleka tu nje, make sure there's some good portion. You unatoa nguo zako zote unabaki na birthday suit, unapanda hapo juu, then unachukua a white sheet, you cover yourself. So you cover yourself, then you just sleep, just lay and rest. That is good sunbathing. Don't go for you go sasa kwa jua hivi. But the good for vitamin D for synthesis of cholesterol, get 8:30 to 9 and 5:30. How can those old age people who are affected by arthritis be helped to attain proper rest? Arthritis, you need number 1 diet, number 2 exercise. That is the most prerequisite. Any patient you are handling, you must handle the diet. And they also need exercise, so they have to. Walking for them is good. Just hold them their hand if they are too heavy. They are too old. Hold them their hand, or support them and walk with them. Walk with them, then bring them back. You can walk with them slowly as you build intensity, then they can be walking fast and coming back. Then there are other processes to do for the arthritic patient. Is it right to translate for a Bible study? This question does not have any basis. Yeah, it does not have any basis. How can you ask, is it right? I think I answered this question last time. Yeah, it's like fasting. Fasting is denying yourself food so that God can listen to you. So it's just the same way you're denying yourself sleep to seek God. So go and connect the principle there. Is playing game also a form of exercise, e.g. football? No. That is a sport. It's not an exercise. I used to play hockey. I can tell you what is sport and what is not. So when you go for any game, that is not an exercise. That is a sport. And I see how people are dedicated for sports here. If such kind of dedication would be for church, hamngekuwa na shida na Sabbath school hapa na Bible study. Yeah. I used to kuanga napita hiyo barabara ya kutoka ndio kiingia Migosi. Kienda Kenyari, ukitoka tu huko hivi umetoka Bale, unaingia Kisumu, that mteremko as you go. So many young men, they are huge, women and everything, very huge. They are busy pacing up that hill. Yeah, busy pacing. Those people cannot do sports. Tell them to go and do sports with one. They cannot. If walking is the best type of exercise recommended, does it mean we now need to walk after 30 minutes? And rest being 30 minutes is also the proper standard of carrying out exercise and not exceeding more than 30 minutes. There is no time limit of walking. To begin with that, there is no time limit of walking. And then wasema hapa ndio maliza exercise. Hapana, just be walking. Just be walking. Wewe tembea. And then don't say that after walking you now go and sleep. that you finish exercise? Is it right to drink warm water which is not treated and maybe not warm to its boiling point? It depends where you're drinking this water from. And if you get good underground water, it's good. Distilled water, rainfall water is good also. It's a distilled water. The vapor that goes up, cools, comes down as rain. The only problem is if the atmosphere and the environment is acidic, you cannot drink that water directly. Rainwater. But if you go to a place like it's just forest, and you are sure that this water is clean and you can harvest it well, sound. But good water is underground water that comes out naturally. You will not, if there are places you will not boil to clean. But boiling is the best for drinking water. How are we supposed to dress to obtain sufficient sunlight energy in our bodies? Normally. Dress normally. Sunshine does not have a barrier of clothes. So you need to expose your thighs to the sun. Ati hapa inagonga. Someone to read HL 85.1 kuna swali ya hiyo. As I did with X, I read the quote on X, and I will tell you this. Go and read the context of that need. I will agree with the wife. X is okay. X is okay. I will agree with her. But she says that is their time. Our time, you cannot handle the kind of health we have. I don't know whether if you can get good health sound. To me, I have no problem. If you're sure you're getting good health, let me put it in that manner. Thank you so much. And Matthew is going to come up next. And you guys have a wonderful time. I think I'll be leaving tomorrow. Have a wonderful time and take care of yourselves. Always take care of yourselves. Till next time when we'll be meeting. I want to pray for us. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to have our study this afternoon. There is so much for us to learn. But you only allow us that if we can chew and we can assimilate the time being to be taught. And so we thank you for having guided us since we began this work to the very end. May your will continue to abide with us as we still live in this world of sin. Be our anchor in everything that we do. I pray for wisdom, and as I lead them, that you be with them, that you may guide them, that you may be with the leadership and the team that is coming. Also, may always have them at heart, that they should always also desire to walk with you all the days of their lives. Be with them and guide them all through, for this our prayer in Jesus' name. Amen. God bless you.